Hello cosmonauts, welcome to MicroCosmos. You might think that Earth defense missions will be top priority because, our survival is at stake. But unfortunately, this is not the case at all. This week we are going to talk about the Sentinel Space Telescope, a telescope designed to detect and track potentially hazardous asteroids. So why are they hazardous? There are millions of asteroids in our system. The ones that we are focusing are in the inner solar system. There's the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, but we can also find a great number of asteroids in other places. The Trojan asteroids can be found orbiting in the 4th and 5th Lagrange points of major planets. You can find them on Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus and Neptune. But of course, Jupiter is the planet with more Trojans. They are divided in two major groups, the Trojans and the Greeks. But aside from that, there's also the Hilda family of asteroids that orbit in a 3-2 orbital resonance with Jupiter, forming a massive triangle between the asteroid belt and Jupiter's orbit. So as you can see, the inner solar system is pretty crowded, and some of these objects cross the orbit of our own planet. This means that at some point they will collide. The best way to prevent this is to detect and track such objects. So with this in mind, a group of scientists, engineers and former astronauts founded the B612 Foundation in 2002. This is a non-profit foundation dedicated to Earth defense. On a side note, they chose this name after the home asteroid of The Little Prince, in the book written by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. In 2012, the foundation announced Sentinel, a space telescope with a 51 cm aluminum mirror for a large field of view and a sensor array with 16 detectors. This will be the most accurate near-Earth object detector. The plan would be to launch it into a heliocentric orbit at a distance of 0.6 to 0.8 astronomical units from the Sun, roughly the same orbital distance as Venus. Sentinel will be facing away from the Sun, protected with its heat reflector. Because of this position, it will be possible to detect asteroids using the infrared telescope. For this, Ball Aerospace is designing the cameras to see the same wavelength as the asteroid's glow. This will be a very precise instrument, capable of pointing accuracy to sub-pixel resolution. To make this mission more affordable, B612 decided to reuse technology already in existence. So Sentinel will borrow a lot from Kepler and Spitzer. This way, the R&D can concentrate in developing new high-performance infrared sensors. Keeping this in mind, Sentinel will also be highly autonomous, requiring only weekly ground contact. For this, B612 entered a Space Act agreement with NASA for the use of the Deep Space Network. But in 2015, NASA ended this agreement, cutting off $30 million for the project. Despite this, B612 decided to continue. The plan is to launch Sentinel on top of a Falcon 9 and gather the funds using crowdfunding campaigns. Unfortunately, they are struggling to gather the $450 million needed to build, launch and operate the telescope. So, if you can, head to their website and donate. You can find the link below. Earth defense is of the utmost importance and we should all care about it. And since this is being neglected by the governments, we should all band together and help in any way we can. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please drop us a like and subscribe. Thank you for your support and have a great week.